Hello, do you have a problem with superheroes? Do you find that there's a group of them that you simply can't overcome on your own, even if you send a team of your minions after them? Well, I have the solution for you. If you take the powers of each of those heroes who oppose you, and you combine them into a single being, creating a sort of super being, then you too can successfully oppose your enemies. Hello and welcome, I'm Elizibar, your host. This is True Believers #1 Fantastic Four, the all-powerful Super Skrull. Or Super Skrull #1. Got some nice Jack Kirby art here. Man, I forgot how much in some of these old stories the thing's just kind of petulant all the time. Anyway, we start off slice of life with the Fantastic Four, and it's kind of amusing. Look at that. Hubba hubba, you know what I mean? Anyway, so the Skrulls, who were previously defeated by turning their agents into cows, willingly. Hold on, my friend just beat Sigma in Mega Man X3. I gotta give him a congrats. There we go. So the Skrulls spend all their money to make the Super Skrull, who demonstrates all of his powers and how they're so much better than the Fantastic Four. A little while later, the Fantastic Four are mingling. Super Skrull shows up in New York, and the fight's on. The Skrulls' faces are hilarious. They really are. There's no other way to describe it. But it's Jack Kirby art, so every angle is crazy. Everything. There are very few flat angles. Like, look at this. Even this isn't quite flat. Everything's always that kind of a off angle with characters standing in interesting positions. So the Fantastic Four try to defeat him one-on-one. They can't. So they have to rely on the one thing the Super Skrull doesn't have duplicated. Reed Richards' intelligence. And so he comes up with a way to block the power ray, which is powering the Super Skrull. And once he does, naturally, teamwork wins the day. The Fantastic Four are science adventurers. They have to use science, ultimately, to defeat their enemies. They have to use smarts, intelligence, the fact that they're friends and family. And that's how they win. If you want like a super classic Fantastic Four story, one that reads pretty quickly, even though there's text all over the page, this is the story. It's $1. $1. Your comic book store is going to have one of these just sitting on a shelf waiting for you to pick it up. And you really should. It's a story of coming together, of overcoming, of facing like an ultimate evil and not having a problem with it. It's awesome. I can't talk it up enough. I'm just talking about this one book in lieu of like showing these other ones off too. I mean, these are also classic stories, but these stories, in my opinion, aren't as good as this story. The Molecule Man kind of has some Deus Ex Machina going on. Dragon Man, to me, never really felt like a compelling enemy, although this is really a story about Diablo doing stuff. But this one, I love the Super Skrull as an enemy. And watching the Fantastic Four overcome him for the first time, it's a joy. It is an absolute joy. That's what this book is. $1 of joy. Do you have $1? Do you like joy? This is the book. I will see you all next time. Super quick review, but this is so good. There's not much to say about it. It's got great dynamic Jack Kirby art. It's got crazy Jack Kirby writing. Like, he's just putting whatever he wants in those text bubbles. And it's awesome. It really is. 40, 50 years later, this is still pretty darn good. It was made by one of the masters. What do you expect? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.